Hello, welcome back on my channel Effective English with Hafeez. Guys, this is spoken session, this is spoken series. Here actually we are learning English. How can we speak fluent, better standard English? Already many videos we have uploaded on YouTube. Guys, you are new, you can visit where you can enjoy, you can boost your skill knowledge. Well, okay, in English language. In this show, in this session, we gonna debate, we gonna, okay, all right, tell you in a detail what is value of discipline, what is actual mean of discipline, how many types of discipline, what is disadvantages, advantages, how to develop discipline. Everything we gonna debate in detail in this session. Believe me guys, this session is gonna very interesting, wonderful. It's a very important guys, okay, to us discipline. How much valuable, serviceable we should know in this session. First of all, I want to share guys to you with you what is actual mean of discipline. What is definition of discipline? How can we define discipline in our own words? In our practical life, we tell you in detail. First number, what is mean of discipline? Discipline is you can realize discipline is one types of virtue, quality. Which type quality? Virtue. It teaches how to behave to anyone with rule, regulation. Discipline tell us in detail. It's actual mean of discipline, guys. In practical life, how can I explain, how can mention you guys? Listen carefully. Everybody has discipline. Everybody knows it's a very familiar words. Discipline, school, college, generally, commonly most of the time we listen this word in a school, colleges, coaching center, offices, company, anywhere, even in this world countries also it has discipline. So what is discipline? Everybody knows, we knows, everybody knows, we know also discipline. I give you example guys. Many students take admission in the school. If you took admission in the school, colleges, university, coaching center, anywhere, school regulation rule, school has some rule regulation, you also have some rule regulation, country also has some rule regulation, company, okay, right, offices has, everything has some rule regulation, even our country also has rule regulation. That's why we have fundamental rights, constitution, Indian constitution is the. If you took admission in the coaching center school where you were, school has some rule regulation. School rule is that, okay, simple, common, tell you have to come here. It's a common, very general rule. I tell you guys, it may be also that some special particular rule that also school has. So general rule is that if you took admission anywhere, daily basis you have to go to school, okay, right, daily you have to study at home, you have to study at home, you have to complete your homework. If teacher teaching on the blackboard, you have to listen every chapter. If you have any curious question, you have to ask also, guys. It's also okay, all right. It's also discipline. Rule regulation. What's your rule? Daily you have to reach there on time. You have to complete your homework. You have to study. If you have any question, you have to. It's a rule regulation. Study rule, school rule, etc. But problem is that how can we add discipline here? Listen carefully, guys. If you are missing class, it's out of discipline. If you are not going school on time, it's out of discipline. If you are missing one day class, it's out of discipline. It's out of discipline. If you are not completing your homework, out of discipline. If you are not going to the school on time, out of discipline. A teacher teaching on the blackboard, you are not giving 100% your mind, you are not active, you are not full concentrate on blackboard, you are out of discipline. Try to understand, realize actual mean of discipline in your practical life, guys. If you have any queries, questions in your mind, it may be also that teacher teaching on the blackboard. You have a lot of question, queries, question. If you are not going for us, queries, question, you are not going to clear your queries, question. So I mean, it's also out of discipline, out of study. So each and every bad things what you are creating in your life, it's out of discipline. So discipline is a one kind of remote, guys, which control you, which only guide you in a right direction. It's a one kind of teachers here, you can say that, which nurture everybody, everything's in this world on the earth. Discipline. Teachers also, teachers also had discipline. Manager, principal also had discipline. If teacher teaching well, but they are not teaching honestly, it's out of discipline. Teacher is not checking homework, out of discipline. Teacher missing the class, they are coming, passing time in the class, out of discipline. So this is actual mean of discipline. I have many examples, guys, where I can mention what's actual mean of discipline. It's that discipline. It's that discipline. So guys, listen carefully, discipline. Just next example is that if you decided to achieve any goal in your life, okay, right? You know very well, to achieve any goal you need many process in your life. Maybe also that you have to study 10 hours, 12, let 10 hours daily basis you have to study, you have to content material, okay, according to according to your ambition, your preparation, your goal. You have to study well, you have to take guideline, okay, right? Many things you need. If you are missing anything, guys, you are out of discipline. On daily basis, you have to study 10 hours. If you are studying 5 hours, it's out of discipline. If you are not studying honestly daily, it's out of discipline. So it's a value of discipline, guys. It's a value of discipline. Next point which I want to share, guys, which I want to debate with you, it's types of discipline. Types of discipline. Generally, commonly, basically, two types of discipline. First is that self-discipline. Next is that imposed discipline. Small baby, each and every small baby, okay, they are nurtured, right, with imposed. First number we get imposed discipline. Imagine, memorize your childhood time. I give example, guys. Remind your childhood time. Each and everything parents teaching us how to live, how to go to school, when we have to sleep, okay, right? When you have to eat the food, everything, because small during the childhood time, a baby totally he has not complete sense which things is good, which things is bad, okay, what is good, what is in my favor, what is against. So I think that he doesn't know everything. So parents is guiding each and every step to the baby. Why? With the help of discipline also. I give example. You experience in your life. I also everybody experience in his life. During childhood times, some student they are not interested to study, but other hand they are much more interested to play any game. They are playing. Okay, they understand. They realize playing game is much more happier. Okay, quite glad to me. But parents is saying that okay, go play game on time 1 hour. Okay, study for 2 hours. But student, small baby, they are not interested to study. Forcefully parents say that you have to study 1 hour. It may be also that they are not ready to go to school, but forcefully parents send to the school. Right? They are not happy. Okay, when they say that you have to study, they are not okay, right, ready to study. Types of, if I talk about the imposed discipline, I can explain. You can adopt by two way. It can be implemented by two way. First is that guys, first is that strict, second is that carrot. enticement, correct enticement. You know what is strict. Parents say that to the baby, you have to study 2 hours continuously. If you go out, I will punish you. I will punish you. If you stop, I punish you. So it's also impose means, you know guys, impose means if any work is done, if anybody say to me, right, if anybody say to do any work forcefully, it's called impose. If government implement any new law regulation forcefully, it's called imposing. Impose. Parents impose. We don't know parents say that. You have to go to school. It's a good. If you are not going to school, I will punish you. So it's imposed discipline. Parents giving us imposed discipline to each and every baby. We have no discipline. Because you know guys, if they are not imposing discipline to us, so we cannot go to school, we cannot study, we cannot do any work, especially particularly childhood time. First number, we get imposed discipline. Sometimes teacher also imposing discipline, giving us imposed discipline. Go school, study 2 hours. You have to complete your homework. Stand up, punish. They punish. They punish us in the class. Kind of imposed discipline. We get imposed discipline by teachers, parents, sister, brothers, teachers. Maybe also that. But guys, after being matured, after being young, after being grew up, we automatically start getting self self-discipline. Self-discipline. At that time in childhood time, we have not complete sense to understand which one is good, which things is beneficial, which things is harm to us. We didn't know totally. But this time, after being grew up, at the present time, after being matured, we know, we can realize which is good, which one is bad to us. Now we start. I saw many students childhood time, baby, when okay, they are not interested too much to go to school. But this time I saw many students, same student, they are very interested to go to school when they after being matured. They are studying 10 hours, 15 hours continuously. But same babies, they were not interested. They were not studying 10 minutes, 20 minutes properly childhood time. Why? Because automatically we start getting self discipline after being matured. But everybody is not applying fully in his life, in their life. So guys, I hope you are realizing, you are understanding, okay, you are understanding what is imposed discipline, what is self discipline, what is self, generally two types of discipline. My next point is that guys, what is advantages of discipline? What is next is that what disadvantages of discipline? Advantages, what we get, we follow discipline. What we lose when we don't follow discipline. If you decided to do any work process in your life, guys, it has already, I have told you, I have shared you, it has some basic rule regulation. Benefit is that if you started learning English, you took admission in the school, colleges, you're going time. You're going to the school, but you are not active, it's also out of discipline. You are going to the school, you took admission, you are not interesting, you are not taking interest. You are missing the class, it's a discipline, it's out of discipline. You are not looking on the blackboard, okay, at the blackboard, it's out of discipline. Without following discipline, you can never ever achieve anything, guys, in your life. If you decide to be IS officer in your life, it need 15 hours study, it need material books, you have to go somewhere, visit, it may be also that you have to take suggestion many types. You have to study many books in your life. If you are not studying books, you are not studying 10 hours, 15 hours, you can never ever achieve your goal in your life because you are out of discipline. Teacher is teaching us, but you are not active, you are not applying teachers, method, ideas You are out of discipline, you can never achieve your goal. Even sometime you more chances you can make mistake if you are out of discipline, guys. Oh, mistake. But if you are doing any activity in your practical life in this country, no one can complain you if you are under the discipline. You can ask any question to anyone. Under the discipline, no one can complain you. It's also discipline. Discipline area is a very huge, massive in our mouse area. Everywhere we get discipline, guys. Everywhere we get discipline. How to talk to people, how to love people, how to ask question teachers, how to talk to parents, how to talk guests, how to meet to anyone, how to behave to people, how to deliver lecture. Okay, everywhere we need discipline. If we are asking question out of discipline, we it may be also that people can laugh you. People can stand, realize you are uneducated people. You don't know how to ask question. How to ask question. Which question you can ask. Which things where you can say, where we can share, you should know. It's also discipline. Are you getting, guys? So it's a very great thing. Discipline is a success key in your life. Discipline is everything. Discipline is discipline is still. Discipline is show your character, your knowledge, your behavior, which type are you. So it's a benefit of discipline, guys. It's a benefit of discipline. What is disadvantages? Disadvantage. If you are not under discipline, more chances you can make mistake, you can blunder in your life if you are out of discipline. Without thinking, you start doing anything. You have not disciplined yourself. You have not disciplined yourself. More chances you can make mistake in your life. People can complain you, people can protest against you. You have not any rule regulation, you have not discipline. Are you getting? It's harm, it's a disadvantages of discipline. Sometimes we start doing any work without asking, without taking suggestion, without seeing rule regulation, law and order. We are we are failed totally. If you start learning anything, sometime you are going to school, sometime you are missing something, you are studying something, you are not studying. So it's a totally you are spoiling your time. You can never achieve, you can never become good speaker. Whatever you decided, you have to do in with the rule regulation. In the light of discipline is must everywhere. Discipline is must with every people everywhere. Right, guys? I think that are you good? So it's a so be disciplined everywhere, in each and every area, each and every field where you go, guys. You can achieve whatever you have, because everything has some basic rule regulation. Some basic rule regulation. How can you behave with rule regulation? Discipline tell you. You know, you know. If I give you next example, that you can talk to any police officer also in our country. Any, okay, it may be that any big officer or TM, yeah, yes, officer. You have authority, you have power, you can ask question, okay, right? You can ask, but you can ask question under the discipline. Which type language you can use, when you can ask question, how you can ask question, where you can ask question. This is the question, this is the discipline. This is the discipline. If your TM, if IS officer is busy somewhere, you are asking question, so it's out of discipline. He can scold you. Nonsense, you don't know. If you go office to the TM office, but without permission you are going there, someone is present there, so it may be also that you are out of discipline. You have power, authority to ask. If any district, if any DM of your district, you have authority, power to call, to ask question to DM. If you have any complaint, you can complain. But where, how, where, when you can ask question, it's a discipline. Under the discipline, you have, I'm not saying rule regulation, it's Indian rule regulation. You can ask any question. You can complain to the officer, but where, when, how? It's a question. It's a discipline. If your TM is okay, right, give you date, on that day you can go. You can meet. You can meet if okay, right. So it's a discipline. We should try to understand. Some people go anywhere in the office without taking permission. It's out of discipline. You don't know. You have not idea. How can you go? How can you enter in the room? Some people don't know how to talk parents, how to talk fathers, mothers, how to talk friends, how to talk elders, how to talk guests. Everywhere they are using same habit, same same manner. It's also discipline. Are you getting hope, guys? You are enjoying what is mean of discipline, what is type of discipline, what is advantages, disadvantages of discipline in our life. Many people they are failed totally why they are not following discipline. So to achieve anything, guys, you have to follow discipline. You have to follow discipline. Discipline is must everywhere. It's a success key in your life. So guys, be disciplined everywhere. No one can complain you. Okay, less chances to make mistake in your life. More chances to achieve your goal, to fulfill your ambition, career, whatever you have to become success in your life. Are you getting, guys? So it's a value of discipline in our life. I saw many people, they have a wonderful, amazing, okay, right? Ambition, dream, career, but they are not. They are failed totally to achieve their goal. Why? They are not following discipline. It's a value of discipline, guys. Always follow the discipline. I saw many people. It's not many people. Okay, they have not disciplined this. If we have not disciplined ourselves, guys, we don't know anything. We are equal to animal. If you don't know how to ask question, how to talk parents, how to love, how to study, where you have to go, everything has discipline. Manager, principal, teachers, peoples, labors, country, whatever things you look in this world, everything, each and everything has a wonderful discipline. And most important thing that is that without discipline you cannot go longer. I saw many school, colleges, coaching center, they are fail after 2 3 months, 1 years. Why? Because they have not strict discipline, they have not wonderful amazing discipline itself. I saw many manager, principal, teachers, they are also fail, they are unsuccessful. Why? Because they have not discipline. You cannot go, anything cannot go longer without discipline. After having rule regulation, it's a name, but discipline is must. Why? You know why? Nothing can go long without discipline. In the school, colleges, coaching center, if you have your school has not strict discipline, so you cannot control your student. If you can't control your student, you cannot keep best knowledge. It cannot go long. It's a very simple, guys. Nothing can go long without discipline. Without discipline, discipline is a one kind of remote which control people, which control the system, which control everything, which tell us how, when, where, which type we have to do anything in our life. Discipline tell us. Just I share with you guys. It's a value of discipline in our life. It's important to everyone. Hope, guys, you are getting properly well. Okay, what is actual mean of discipline? What is actual mean of discipline? What is discipline? So I think that, guys, you understood. Okay, or if you have any queries, questions, all right, you can comment. I try to give your answer. If you like this session, guys, if you realize I give you any ideas, any things, any tiny things, okay, beneficial things to you, now you comment, share, like, subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.